Hello, welcome back to Urban Renewal. This is just a quick update on a topic that I think is not really discussed much by Jamaican YouTubers and Jamaican influencers overall. It's a topic that is kind of controversial, to be honest. It's kind of controversial. It's the topic of misogyny in Jamaica. Misogyny in Jamaica is a non-existent thing. Masculinity in Jamaica is emasculized. It's not. What would I say? What would I term it? Jamaican society is influenced hugely by women. Jamaican society overall is controlled up and down by women. It might sound like I'm a misogynist man, I don't know, or something, but what I mean, I've always been a feminist. I always have feminist thinking or feminist ideals, but what changed my perception of feminism and women in control or being equal to men was basically last year was when I was and working at this company and working there. I had female supervisors, female managers, and I just see how they just totally lack leadership skills. They just lack um awareness of the situation. They lack vision. I don't know. They just lack communication. They just drunk on power. They're just drunk on power. They don't have the managerial or the leadership skills to lead men. That's what I see with women in positions of power. That's what I just think. Before I was all for it having women as equal to man and giving females a chance, but in Jamaica what I see is women are taking what I see is women dominate Jamaican society. Don't let the media fool you. Like the man in Jamaica is powerful, the man in Jamaica is all being no that's a lie, that's irrelevant, and that's not cultural practice in Jamaica. On a public vehicle, a man cannot go in the front seat of the vehicle more often than not. You see signs put in the vehicle that females alone must sit in the front. That should show a female gets privilege. In Jamaica, a mother will rather send a girl child to school and don't send the boy. Send the boy must find work, he must learn to hustle, he must learn to survive. In Jamaica, the woman dominates the society. I don't know if it's patriarchal or matriarchal, any way you want to call it, but Jamaican women, have you ever noticed, you will never see feminism. Jamaican women don't practice feminism. Feminism is not a big thing in Jamaica. You will never see the Me Too movement. You will never see none of those movement are having even I've never seen a Jamaican woman protesting about anything because Jamaica is a society that is e- um so dominantly geared towards woman and woman empowerment. Thus, misogyny is non-existent here. It's non-existent because we have more women in management than anywhere than most places in the world. We already have a female prime minister. If you look into our government, if you look into our parliament, if you look into our businesses, you have women in control at every level. If you look in our parliament, we have so many female ministers, female MPs, female women. Jamaica is a woman dominant society. It's a woman dominant society. If you look in our university, it's shifted. If you look mostly towards women, majority of the students in schools are women. In Jamaica, nursing is totally dominated by women. Certain professions in Jamaica is dominated by women. I'm not hitting out or anything, but I'm just showing you that Jamaica have, is just dominated by women. And I wouldn't say I wouldn't like it, but this is why we are failing miserably as a country how to grow men and how to prepare men and how to grow men. We fail miserably as a society to do that. Spectacularly, matter of fact, if you think about it. We don't know how to groom man, we don't know how to prepare man, we don't know. That's why you find so many young boys lack leadership, so much guidance because women don't know how to lead man. Last year that was so evident to me that women don't know how to lead men. And more often than not, women don't know how to interact with other women. When a man will have compassion for woman will not have any compassion for another woman more often than not. And men were more rational than women. Women base things on feelings. I've seen this in practice. As I say, I always have the mentality that women are equal to men, and I was so all for the feminism and the liberal bullshit and the liberal ideology of thinking that. You know, I was all for it, but being in the working space where you have female females in power are given power over you, you will see that as a man, you just see that it's so useless. They're so pathetic at leading, man. They're so pathetic. I'm not saying they're not people. I'm not saying they're not skilled. I'm not saying they're not educated, but they don't have the fortitude. They don't have the steel. They don't have the vision to lead. They don't have the vision to lead. They don't have the backbone. They don't have that essence of power about them. If anything, you will get so many people disobeying them and all. It just I don't even know what to say exactly, but it's just a crazy stuff happening in this island. When I see women in control of certain situations, I don't know. You'll never see Jamaican women protesting anything because women have it great in Jamaica. If you're a woman anywhere around the world, I think we should live in Jamaica because you have so many rights and so many opportunities than anywhere else in the world. You will never be short of. I'm not saying women don't get abused and all that stuff. It's just it's normal society like anywhere else in the world, but women are the dominant sex here in Jamaica, and I think we as men need to step our game up to be equal to or surpass or take back the leadership role in this country. Well, thank you for listening to Urban Renewal. My views may not reflect your personal beliefs, but this is what I think, and I'm speaking from experiences that I have gone through or I've been through. So, thank you for watching and keep listening to Urban Renewal. Thank you very much.